Hi, I'm Koen, and today we're going to review the entry of the United Kingdom at Eurovision 2022, Sam Ryder with the song Spaceman. In October, it was announced that Tap Music was going to be collaborating with the BBC for the Eurovision entry of the United Kingdom this year. In 2020 and 2021, the BBC collaborated with BMG, which is another company who chose James Newman as the UK representative with My Last Breath and Embers. But now the BBC has switched companies. When it was announced, literally every article about the UK entry at Eurovision was about Dua Lipa, because Dua Lipa has the same management, is related to the same company. Some news sites even said that Dua Lipa was going to represent the United Kingdom, which is not true. I mean, that obviously was not going to be the case. Anyway, the United Kingdom has selected Sam Ryder as their representative for Eurovision this year. He is very famous on TikTok with over 12 million followers. It was already heavily rumored that he was going to represent the United Kingdom before he was officially confirmed as the Eurovision entry for the United Kingdom, because a video of the piano version of Spaceman circulated on the internet for like a while before the announcement. But on the 10th of March, he was officially confirmed as the UK representative, along with the official music video for Spaceman. I didn't really recognize Sam Ryder at first, but later I realized that I've seen him on my TikTok and Instagram Reels feed a lot. He can sing really well, like seriously, his voice is like an angel, which makes me happy because last year the live vocals were an issue and also the performance. But I think the United Kingdom has learned from their mistake, because I feel like it'll be better this year. I think Spaceman is a good entry for the UK. Like, not just for the UK, like a good entry period. I'm going to sound really optimistic again for the United Kingdom. I also did last year before I knew what the performance was going to look like. But being optimistic is very fitting because the United Kingdom is being represented by a very optimistic person, just like last year, which I like. We like optimism in this house. As we all know, the United Kingdom kind of has a negative attitude towards the Eurovision Song Contest, which I feel like is because for many years, a lot of media outlets have created this narrative that Europe hates the UK and that is the reason why we don't vote for the United Kingdom at Eurovision, and not the lack of the BBC putting in efforts. They did not put enough effort into Eurovision before these last few years, which, bad result last year, but the BBC is showing that there is progress, especially this year. So, baby steps are still steps that are being made. Also, after the Nil Point last year, I feel like people realized that it was really about the performance last year and not about Europe hating the UK, Anyway, Sam Ryder is not part of the hate train towards Eurovision in the United Kingdom. Obviously, otherwise he wouldn't compete in Eurovision, I think. But I'm happy he's so optimistic and positive. Currently, the United Kingdom is in 4th place of the bookmakers of the betting odds, which isn't something you see that often. Like the United Kingdom doing this well in the betting odds already before the live shows. I don't think I can remember actively experiencing that. But honestly, if you look at the live performance of Spaceman by Sam Ryder, I'm not surprised that the UK is not low in the betting odds this year because his live vocals are so good, and to me, his live performances of Spaceman feel like a big warm hug. Like seriously, go watch him. You'll get what I mean, and I love that. I gotta say, I didn't really expect a 4th place for the United Kingdom to be a possibility at first with this song, but now I've listened to it a few more times and I've seen such a huge positive response to the song by international locals that I think the United Kingdom could seriously do really well this year, which I'm happy about because I feel like we will get less negative reactions from people who did leave a lot of negative comments about Eurovision in the past in the UK. Not everyone from the UK hates Eurovision, of course, because the UK has a very big audience watching the Eurovision Song Contest, but still, I feel like people in the Euro fandom know what I mean. Also, this song is an accessible song. with a really good vocalist, like I said, and the performance that feels so warm and like a big hug and positive, which I think a lot of people will like. Definitely not a disastrous result for the UK this year like last year. Top 10? Who knows? I think it's possible. Usually the UK should be happy that they are pre-qualified to the grand final because they're part of the Big Five. But I feel like if the UK wasn't part of the Big Five, they would have easily made it through to the grand final with this entry and this vocalist. So to conclude, I think the United Kingdom has a pretty good chance at doing well this year. I think a top 10 result for the United Kingdom this year is not unrealistic, which feels weird to say, but I'm happy that I can say it. You know what I mean? That is, though, if the staging will capture that warm feeling in his performances, which I think we don't have to worry about, because Sam Ryder can do that, I think. One thing is for sure, the United Kingdom will not score as badly as they did last year. That's impossible. I know that's not going to happen. And that's all for now. What do you think of the entry of the UK this year? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. And hopefully until next time, bye.